Hey there, Frisbee fam. Welcome back to OTB TV and our coverage of the Santa Cruz Masters Cup from Delaveaga Disc Golf Course in Santa Cruz, predictably. I'm joined here by Ella Hansen. I am Greggy Biscuits. This is the back 12. Make sure you go check out the front 12. It's also on the channel that you are viewing at this very moment. Thanks to the power of the internet, we got a great card for you. Juliana Korver, Ohn Scoggins, Alexis Mandujano, and Hailey King.
Yeah, and this is just a fun group of people to watch. All super nice and really just fun games and exciting play.
This is hole 13, hole 10. On the standard layout, you've got OB Road and beyond, 347 feet. It's a par 3. Played as the 16th most difficult here on day 3.
Yeah, this one's a little similar to the last hole, hole 12, but both kind of backhand turnovers or forehand lines, but this one has a few more trees to get through. And then Hailey hits one early. That's going to be a tough angle to access the basket from.
Backhand attempt a little bit right and pushed out from Juliana there.
Yeah, lucky to get that kick back into the fairway. Ohn going full power forehand.
And I think it got a little hung up at the top of its trajectory there. Alexis trying to put the body English on this one to avoid those trees, and it mostly worked.
Yeah, she'll have a nice look up to the basket there. That's an easy par from there. And Hailey got this
long upshot here for Hailey.
Tough angle, but a pretty good shot. That'll give her a circle 2 look to save her par.
Juliana really playing that hard, skippy ground well, as does Ohn. You can see the dust kicking up.
Both of them just inside the circle. All kind of hanging out in the same spot there.
Big putt here for Hailey.
Oh, just a little low.
Certainly can easily get punished here if you have a couple mistakes on the same hole.
That's a nice putt right from the edge of the circle for Alexis.
Trying to set the tone here as these players look for their pars. Ohn's up next.
Good putt.
And she's in. Again, not a two look here for Juliana, but needs the par. Keep her round going.
That must feel good for her. She had a couple of edge of circle putts in the front half of this where she hit the band, so getting that one right in, right height must feel good for her.
So we'll move on to hole 14. It's got the elevated basket. The whole green is elevated. There's a steep bank as you approach the basket.
Yeah, a lot of people are going to be going for this backhand hyzer route, just trying to get to the left of this line of trees and a look for probably another backhand hyzer shot up to the basket.
Slicing fairway shot.
Ohn just getting around that.
Alexis wants this to... Oh, she does get a good kick off the tree that started to leak a little right. Hailey
going high.
Oh man, and that was going places if it weren't for those last trees there.
Yeah, you can go for it on this one, but you got a lot of trees that you have a chance to hit.
Par 4, so players don't have to be very super aggressive here, but it's also hard to get a 3.
Yeah, this green is really hard to access. The low ceiling and going uphill, you're lucky to get...
Maybe even negative distance there for Hailey as it catches that first available.
Yeah.
Rolls back.
I'm going for this flexi forehand, a little too high. Yeah, this one has a sneaky low ceiling.
Juliana with a nice window towards the pin.
Wow, catches the koozie.
Skips up and off. Great shot there from Juliana.
That's a great shot. Hailey just trying to get it up the hill. Ooh, good bid there.
Good bid from Alexis.
Yes.
Just a little low.
And Ohn's
Ohn
going
gets in the
for it
spirit.
too.
Yes, it's the last day here. Players definitely sensing those few moments when you can try and card a 3.
Mm-hmm.
And I know someone who'll be carding a 3 of the drop-in
That is
variety.
great.
Juliana.
That's a great shot.
She made that one look easy.
Mm-hmm.
Really perfect positioning there. Not too long, not too left. On the drive, left her with a nice window to access that guarded pin.
Yeah.
And we're off to hole 15. Refrigerator hole?
Yep. Yeah, this one's tough because you got to throw something that you trust to kind of turn right, but not enough that it'll roll down the hill. You want to know that it's going to finish.
I didn't have a chance to really look from the tee pad. Could players even put an eye on the basket?
Oh,
from here?
no.
Could you see the flag?
Definitely not. You can, you know, there's a marked tree that you know is inside the circle, just a little to the left of the basket, but that's pretty much it.
And Ohn, unfortunately, is hung up a little bit high and right, and she'll be down in that ravine, actually. Again, she has no idea where it is. Took a little while to locate that frisbee. Alexis gets pretty far up, almost to circle 2, but lots of trees in the way. Hailey taking the high route.
Yep, keeping it a little wide. That's nice and safe, and you got a kind of a long look for birdie.
Only 8% of the FPO field birdied the hole here on day 3.
So this is a provisional from Ohn.
Correct.
In case she can't
So
find
see
her
what
other
ends
one.
up happening with her lie. Maybe the spotters are a little unsure. But this is where we end up.
All right. So she found her first shot.
And wow, it's a huge effort just to get up over that scrub.
Yes.
And then look what she has to deal with. Plays to the biggest window, which is a good gap towards the basket.
Mm-hmm.
Little flick shot there.
She'll have a look for her bogey.
Alexis, again, happy with a par here. 35% of the FPO field. Bogey or worse.
Hailey trying to give it at a little bit of a long bid, but just, taking her par there. Wow.
Oh, there we go. 2 more birdies for Juliana, and the putter is on fire. She likes that one.
That is impressive. This is a tough hole. I did not see very many birdies on this one and was really stoked every time I did see one.
Again, only 3 on the day. That's what 8% is. Juliana Korver, Christine King, and Deanne Carey. Again, Deanne with a couple nice twos.
Yeah. And just a couple of pars for Hailey and Alexis.
Hole 16, par 4, 615 feet, dogleg left. Landing area is about 415 off the tee. All right, back-to-back birdies. Juliana Korver leads us off. Looking for that fade left.
Looks like pretty good shot, yeah.
Should be in good position there. Alexis up next.
It's getting a nice
Swings it a little
fade
right.
back. Yeah, that'll have hopefully something.
And Let's see how much distance Hailey tries to bite off here. Charges up. Taking the higher hyzer route. And she's up into the shadows.
There's a little flex forehand from that kind of spot there that she might have open.
Oh, this looks like a good position here for Ohn. It needs to get down. Again, it's pretty hard to say. So many trees guarding the fairway as you get towards the basket. Big turnover here from kind of an anti-flex from Juliana.
Yeah, so she found herself on hole 19 steep pad, I think, there.
Yeah, several holes later.
It's a little high.
Again, Alexis actually kind of centralized there.
Yeah, that kind of hits that funnel down to the leafy stuff down there. That same with Ohn.
Ooh, and it's a early skip and a tree hit for Ohn, and that kicks far left. So she might have a difficult angle from that side. Wow, big shot for JK.
Good shot, yeah. That's a great scramble to get back to that position for a putt for a par. Ohn going low, little skipper.
Trying to push it all the way towards the basket. Hailey flexing that forehand. Try again. Her upshot.
A little left.
She's a little bit left there where it starts to get heavy in the foliage department. Cabbage, as it were.
Alexis just trying to get out.
Yeah, third most difficult hole in the day, and you're definitely seeing it.
Mm-hmm.
Take its aggression out on the players. Tough hole.
Hailey's got this challenging lie for her par.
It's low.
Oh, just those little branches stopping JK's putt there.
And that'll slow her momentum down a little bit.
Good.
High, but in for Ohn.
It's a 5.
I think the card will be satisfied to move on. Nice par there.
That is a great
for
par.
Alexis.
It feels great to get a par on this hole. I mean, they call it I-5 for a reason.
So 3 bogeys and Alexis Mandujano carding the only par. Well done. As we are off to hole 17. 436 feet, another par 4. Again, dogleg left.
Couple of options on this one. You'll see most players probably going down the middle, but some I've seen go over the top on this one. Oh, it's a great shot, using that ground play, just skipping up there.
Yeah, you have to definitely work your way. It's a pretty steep elevation here off the tee. And then usually you get a nice carry forward.
Yeah, that's good, yeah. Getting a lot of momentum, pushing that disc far down the fairway. Hailey going for the same play, gets a little tree kiss, and that's kind of a tough spot to be on that left side. Ooh. That's a scary one.
And that's just inside for Ohn. Maybe a little bit of frustration setting in.
Just trying to get back out to the fairway.
Good spot there for Alexis. Finds her gap
Nice.
towards the basket. And
Yes.
nice check up there on the tree there in circle 1. Skipping backhand.
Looks like she might have a putt for her par.
Yeah, pushed well into circle 2 there. Juliana. Great shot.
Yep, similar.
Gets out to the open, and she'll have a very makeable putt there.
Good shot from Hailey there.
Get a little bit of a funneling effect there from the road there towards the basket. Nice shot.
Oh yeah, looks like Ohn maybe just inside the circle. Oh, just top band.
And it's high. Tough break there for Ohn.
Alexis, good putt for that birdie.
Great 3 there for Alexis. Only 3 for our card. Except for Hailey.
Nice.
Nice birdies there. Oh, and unfortunately, that's her 3rd bogey in a row. And we're off to hole 18. It's a par 3, 320 feet. You've got the deep canyon on the left side, so you got to keep this one right. Slight dog leg right. Got to carry this one over the trees. We saw forehand. Very easy to see 2-meter rule come into play on this hole. What's your target here, Ella?
Yeah, I'm just trying to get it up there. You know, if I get it up where JK is, that would be incredible. That's a great shot, in my opinion. Getting it right to the edge of the circle and having a long look for your birdie.
I think Hailey might find herself caught up there. We'll have to see where the frisbee flies. Ohn, again, so many opportunities here where you throw and lose track of your disc. Got to have a shout out to the volunteers out here watching the discs fly all day.
Mm-hmm. Well, big flare skip there from Alexis, and that'll give her a tester putt for the par.
Ohn battling, and she'll be out just outside circle 1, up against that tree branch. Hailey will be the closest at this point.
Oh, JK trying to look for an angle, but just deciding to lay up. Probably a smart decision.
Yeah. Too low of a ceiling there to give it a bid.
Yeah, but that's always frustrating to feel like you got to look at it, but all you can do is lay up.
Precisely.
Just high. Another bogey
And
for Ohn.
Ohn puts it in, but it's another bogey. It puts her at +4 so far through 18. Hailey up next. Big putt.
Yep. Yeah, this is a tough one. If you don't get far enough down the fairway, you got a tough upshot, which leads often to a tough putt. So getting a par there for Hailey and JK is what you want.
All right, and there we go. Off to hole 19. It's a long par 3, 435 feet. Pretty wide open. But then kind of a treacherous green here, Ella.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, kind of a couple of big trees on the left and right where the landing zone is, so you got to be careful of those. But as long as you keep it down the middle, you'll have a look to get up to the basket.
Juliana, good distance on the drive, but pushed a little bit left, and so she's over in that tree. Hailey, what a tremendous drive.
Yes.
All the way up to the log. That's really pushing 400 there.
Yeah, that's a great shot, and that's exactly putting her in really good position for an easy upshot and maybe even a look at it for an eagle.
Great position there from Alexis. Ohn trying to flex this. Hides her out a little early. She's on the left side of the fairway.
Looks like she's taking this.
It's still hard to get a visual on the pin.
Yeah.
Kind of on the right side of this log. It does have a sloping element behind it, so this needs to sit down.
All right.
And she'll be just in circle 2 there.
And JK found one of these little tree bush things on the left side of the fairway, just trying to get it out up to the basket.
Whoa.
Wow. That
Finds
is
the gap in the log and threads the needle. Tremendous upshot there from JK.
yeah.
Getting the fist bump.
Yeah, let's watch a little replay of this. This is a
Sick.
super tough place to be in. Wow, finding that gap in the log, using that ground play to slide up to the basket. That's a great shot.
Get a little. See what we got here on the stats.
Good shot there from Alexis.
7th most difficult on the day.
Hailey's got this eagle look. She's going for it. Oh, just a bit low. This is a scary one to run from that spot, you know.
Huge putt for Ohn as she's just, again, so focused.
Yes.
Not the round she was planning on, but that's a great par save.
Hailey with the comebacker here. Oh no, that's rough. Having
This
an
is
eagle
not-
look to a long comebacker for par. That's tough. Alexis takes her par.
Hailey, gotta be frustrating there again. Is in position for the 2. 0 2s on the day. She'll take her bogey.
And that's a
Move
tough
on to the
putt
next
too,
hole.
especially with that drop off behind. You know, it's not an easy tap in par. That's a good putt.
Great par save there for JK.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll go off to hole 17. Gravity?
Yep. A lot of gravity on this hole.
Definitely some heavy gravity. 225 feet. Steep slope to the right. Green slopes to the right.
Yeah, you really want to get it up on those kind of levels, at least on level 2. Otherwise, you might be rolling way down to the bottom.
Site of the James Conrad ace.
Mm-hmm. Oh, speaking of aces.
Oh,
Wow.
unbelievable. What a shot from Alexis. And fortunately, the disc golf gods don't punish her. We have to see this in instant replay.
Wow. Giving it a good run at the basket. Just flexing it around the right side of those 2 trees.
Get in it.
Oh,
It's just a little left. Oh, that would have smashed so hard.
yeah, and
And
Keeping
little
it.
corkscrew. And again, very easily could have rolled all the way down the hill, but checks up just in time.
yeah. I'm going for this low line. There's kind of
Probably the safest play.
a little straw down there that kind of funnels you up to the basket if you hit it right on the left side of the basket.
Hailey is definitely looking to start carding some 2s here.
Mm-hmm.
Not many holes left.
Oh, sit.
And Karening.
Yeah.
Down the hill to the second level of the plateau. Caraming. There we go.
Yeah. Got a bit of an
Has to stretch
obstructed
out.
look. Good bid.
Nice attempt there.
Yeah, that's tough with those 2 trees there too, because you don't want to turn it over so much that you hit one of those and roll down. JK looking to get back to even. There it is.
Great putt there. Nice 2 there for JK.
And Hailey's kind of down in this stuff, but not too bad of a putt look
Uphill
going
putt.
uphill.
Yeah, circle 1, and it's just low and catches that top lip of the cage. Pushes left. Feeling the frustration there for Hailey.
That's
Alexis
a nice
with her
birdie.
easy 2.
Getting herself back to even as well. Tap in par. Yeah, that's
Again.
got to be frustrating for Hailey, having some really good looks on the past 2 holes and not being able to capitalize on an eagle or a birdie. So, but pars are not too bad.
No, sometimes you need pars, but we like birdies more. We're off to hole 21. Again, dealing with the incline change, 276 feet, drop-offs behind the pin. Again, we have to be very accurate here off of the tee and a little bit lucky. Well, spectators shifting a little bit there. Alexis, again, trying to find this angle. She caught a tree.
Mm-hmm. Looks like it was a little inside.
Yeah, just a little low for Ohn, and it fizzles out. Hailey, try and snap this. She gets the angle right.
That is looking
She gets the skip.
good.
That is a great shot from Hailey.
Oh, wow.
She's in circle 1. Awesome.
That's a great one.
Plays the 4th most difficult hole on the day, despite only being 276 feet.
It's a lucky little ground play there to kind of skittle to the right and not kick up and roll down the backside of that hill.
And still getting caught up on this right side. Ohn just has to laugh.
Yeah, that's frustration right there. Who knows? We might see her go for this, 60-footer and cash it.
Wouldn't be the first time we've seen a spectacular bid from Ohn.
Yeah, just laying
And
it
it's
up.
a layup. Taking her 4.
Hailey straddling out. That's a great 2. Wow.
Great smooth putt there. Nice putt from Hailey.
That's got to feel good after those couple of par holes that could have been birdies. Getting that one in, and this is a tough hole. I feel like there probably were very few birdies on this one today.
Only 3 birdies on the day. Hailey was one of them, along with Alyssa Pearson and Cynthia Ricciotti.
That's pretty impressive.
As we see JK coming up there. She'll get her par. And we are off to hole 22 after we see Ohn clean up. Again, the position battle is real here. You see how close the score is. As we go to hole 22, 324 feet. Road and beyond OB.
You're kind of trying to go straight and then finish left, but Hailey going for this high right gap that I haven't seen before. Just hits a tree.
JK pumps it up the middle.
Ooh, that's looking pretty decent.
Yeah, there you can get a little view of that, again, large fallen tree, the large root ball blocking the left side of the fairway. Alexis is testing it.
Looks like a little early release there from Alexis, but lucky to trickle back out into the fairway, and she'll have a fairly easy upshot. Ohn also going a little left, but...
And she manages to get over.
Yeah.
She's happy about that.
Yeah,
See, Alexis was just short.
like pretty much all these holes, this is another one where you really don't want to be right. You gotta avoid that. It's, that's lost disc territory for sure.
Nice upshot there for Alexis.
Yeah, and Hailey trying to navigate this root ball on this fallen tree. Looks like a nice little gentle upshot for her.
It sits down, circle 1. Ohn playing a little skip up. Nice shot there.
JK from just outside the circle. Oh.
That was going to be for 2. Huge drive. She had found that perfect line. Had gotten all the way up to just outside circle 1.
That's got to be a frustrating miss for her. But keeping her...
Nice par there for Alexis.
Yep. Keeping the two of them neck and neck on the day.
16th most difficult on the day, but not a lot of birdies. Only one. It was Jessica Weiss.
Oh,
Shout out Jessica.
that's pretty awesome.
But man, JK, she was in good position there. All right, 2 holes left on the round. Hole 23, 315 feet. Again, heavily guarded pin, uphill. Yeah, Hailey will have the power to get up and over. Let's see if she tries it. And a little bit lower line, playing the skip.
Just going straight at it, hitting that nice gap in the trees, and there's an angle from there. I think she'll have a pretty simple upshot.
Juliana, again, just playing up to the front of those trees.
That might be a tough place. Hopefully she'll have a look.
Just a little farther right, but she'll be more pinched off than Hailey.
Yeah.
Now, Alexis on the left side.
Yeah, it does kind of open up on the left, so you'll see some people trying to just go left and maybe trying to get a forehand around the left side of those trees.
Yeah, very low canopy, but a few places to kind of put your skip up, or
Yep.
you can just chip over.
Yeah, this is a
You see
pretty
Alexis
common play
playing.
for a lot of the FPO players who don't really have the distance to get up here, so going for this nice gentle short upshot over the trees.
Oh, and that was tracking for Ohn. Just caught that large tree,
Wow.
knocked it straight down.
See JK looking up high.
Also looking up.
This is going to be an interesting Annie look backhand over these trees.
Oh, it needs a bite.
And you can see Hailey has this nice little tunnel looking just right up at the basket.
Definitely the best look at the two. Very difficult. No 2s on the day for the FPO field. And that's a nasty bit through for Mandujano.
That's brutal. That's one of those ones that, 50% of the time goes in, 50% of the time goes out. That one feels bad.
Maybe a little downhill momentum on that. Gave it the extra oomph to squirt out. Ohn, little straddle, does well to make that.
Looks like JK's shot got nicely up there.
Yeah, a little bit of a plinko down, but it's settled. Nice shot from JK. Taking her time. Really, every single stroke here is crucial in the final standings. And that is just a little left for Juliana.
I wonder what was bothering her there. I think she had a bit of an awkward stance and with that bush there. That's a good par there from Hailey.
Again, they were tied going into the hole. They both bogey. Valerie and Juliana with unfortunate situations on the putting green.
That's got to be frustrating, especially having that really technical upshot, getting in there, circle for your par, and then just missing it.
This one's about to wrap itself up. It's hole 24, 366 feet, downhill, sort of a building gallery as we have the chase cards coming in. We have the lead card coming in. Probably plays more about 350 or even less. Again, playing the downhill, and you have to be careful because there's an OB hazard and OB road.
Hailey doesn't quite turn it over enough. Yeah, that light pole can definitely affect your shot, especially mentally. Ohn going down the right side of it.
Able to avoid that pole. Big skip right up to the edge of circle one. Nice drive for Ohn. Juliana really wants to put this close.
Just playing this
Mid-range.
straight at it
Rock
shot.
mountain.
Gets a little slide.
And it's a little flippy.
Nope. Almost deciding to.
A little hesitation there from Valerie. Or from Alexis, rather.
Going for this Annie flex route.
Wow. Lots of carry. Pushes to the right side. Long bid there.
Just playing this layup.
Amazing. wait till the 24th hole to continue with her sister. Sorry about that, Alexis. Juliana is up next with the long circle 2 bid, and it's
sit there.
Going to be parked for her drop in
Yeah.
as it sits down a little low there.
Owen looking for the lone birdie on the card. Oh, tough.
A little fluttery there.
could
out of
just
the
tell.
hand. She definitely wanted to finish on a positive note.
Yeah.
after
That's
the
a tough
round.
one, but she's got this putt coming back for a par. Didn't go into the OB. There it
I like her
is.
chances. We know it's in. We don't need to know. There she is collecting it from the basket. See the rest of our players finish up.
Yep.
With her par. And Hailey should have an easy par as well. Alexis. Solid golf from Mandujano all day. She stayed at +1.
That's a solid round. And yeah, JK got off to a tough start. I think she had 4 or 5 bogeys on the front 9.
Yeah, 5 bogeys in the first 10 holes. And then she turned it on. She had 6 birdies on the way out. Finished at +1 as well. There you see Hailey King carding +2, 77. And Ohn, again, a little bit of an up and down round, +5. And then we take a look at the final standings. That moved Alexis up to a tie for 3rd.
Wow.
JK.
Yeah,
We had Hailey moving into 6th place. And Ohn unfortunately dropped down just outside the top 10 to number 11. But it was great golf all weekend. Congratulations to Paige Pierce for getting another W.
Yeah.
The battle was real, though. All those strokes mattered. Mandujano and Juliana were just behind Kat.
Yeah, just one off.
One
That's
stroke
tough.
off. A lot of golf out here, 24 holes, definitely a physical test with the heat, with the elevation, mental test of your golfing skills. Dela, what a
Absolutely.
memorable course.
It's a legend for a reason, and you know it was awesome to watch these players shred it.
Saw that parting view from the top of the world. We will say adieu from OTB TV. Thanks so much for watching. I've been Greggy Biscuits.
And I've been Ella Hansen.
And we've been so glad that you tuned in to join us. Make sure you go check out that front 12 if you haven't already, and check out upcoming coverage of all the big tournaments on OTB TV.
The PDGA has ignited the passions of professional and amateur members, paving the way for generation after generation of diehard players. Disc golf isn't just your passion, it's ours too.